Good morning and welcome back to another Foolish Portal.
We're really excited to be here. We're at Knott's Berry Farm. It's opening day of the Knott's Boysenberry Festival. The festival's running March 18th to April 24th.
Yes, we already have our tasting card, so let's go inside and try all the boysenberry treats.
Let's get going.
Beautiful, they decorated the entrance for the Boysenberry Festival.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
That rooster is so cute. Oh my god, I love him.
Oh, make sure you stop, because right when you enter there's this awesome photo op with all these boysenberries. You come right in.
Look at this rooster.
Oh my gosh.
They're so cute.
How funny are they?
The giant pie.
This is awesome. What a cool way to enter the festival. Come get some photos with these roosters. It's not a day at Knott's if you don't run into a chicken or two. What do you think you're most excited to eat?
Oh, the barbecue Beyond Meat meatballs on cauliflower rice and pita bread.
Oh yeah, that was like boysenberry barbecue sauce.
Yeah, the barbecue sauce is vegan, so no modifications. It's all plant-based, so I'm really
And everything's
excited to try it.
boysenberry infused.
Mm-hmm.
The Whittles photo op is gone.
Oh, well, there's definitely photo ops for Whittles. I think they just moved its location.
Think they moved it?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm excited to try the beer tasting. There's like a craft beer tasting. You can buy like a separate tasting card for that. And it's over at the Wilderness Dance Hall. And you can taste beers. They have a couple of boysenberry ones. They've got a boysenberry seltzer. And they've got the classic boysenberry beer. So I'm excited to try that.
I accept your funnel cake offering. Thank you.
Are you still wishing you can have funnel cakes?
One day there'll be a plant-based option, I know. But that's all right because today we're gonna have barbecue boysenberry meatballs, and they're all plant-based. So
Let's go get them.
yeah. So I looked at the updated guide online. There were some food items. Now some of them aren't there, but some other ones were put in. And I'm really excited because I found a veggie sausage with onions and peppers. So definitely adding that to what we're trying today. Let's go this way for the barbecue meatballs. Check this out. This is a part of the park that isn't usually open to the public. It's usually gated off, and they've opened this extension for the Boysenberry Festival. So this is really cool. This is like a BTS, you know, like a little part that we never get to see. So this is exciting. This is cool. So up first from the Boysenberry Lane booth, we have the Beyond Meat meatballs with a boysenberry barbecue. Now it said online it's supposed to be on a cauliflower cilantro rice, but it wasn't available, but that's okay. Nor was the pita available at this booth, so that's fine. I still have heard wonderful things about these meatballs, and I can't wait to try.
Dig in.
Yes, don't mind if I do. Alright, let's get a little bit of this barbecue.
Yeah?
It falls apart in your mouth. It's so tender, it just falls apart. The boysenberry glaze is sweet and delicious. It's a nice blend of sweet and savory. This is really good. Wow.
Oh wow, that's good. It does fall apart right when you start eating it. Boysenberry barbecue is sweet but not overly sweet. It's got a little bit of a tanginess to it from the barbecue sauce. Really good. It actually doesn't even feel that heavy. Like it's not as dense and heavy as the meatballs we had at Lunar New Year. It's like a little bit, there's a little bit more room in the meatball, you know what I mean? It's not overly heavy, so it's good. Sweet, tangy, delicious.
There's some onions in there too.
I do get the crunch of the onion too, yeah. It's really good actually. Definitely recommend this. Up next, we have the vegan sausage with peppers and onions on boysenberry polenta. This looks good. Lots of peppers, onions. I'm gonna get right into it. Let's see. It's got a nice little spice to it, actually. There's something in there that's kind of like, almost like a ginger type of spice. That's really nice. The sausage actually cracks me up because it looks like just one of those like smart dogs you can get at Trader Joe's. It's just like a plant-based hot dog, but see what this little hot dog is all about.
So you can't go wrong with weenies.
Not crazy about that hot dog, actually. There's like a flavor going on that's a little bit sour or tangy that I'm not really digging. I'd say the polenta, the peppers and onions is worth getting this dish. But as far as the actual sausage goes, not the best plant-based sausage I've had. Just heads up, if you get this, you might not dig that sausage. It's okay. It's just not very like, you know, impressive, I would say. And I'm not tasting boysenberry anywhere in this dish at all, even though it's supposed to be boysenberry polenta. It's not really sweet.
I'm not quite sure why they called this a sausage, because it's a hot dog. It's a weenie.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but okay. I'm just glad there's an option. So let's give this a go. There's a sourness and a kick to it. It's not bad. I love weenies, so I like the combo of the weenie and the polenta. I think let's see the polenta on its own. It was very different for me. I'm not used to eating polenta. I don't know.
Well, I'll make a deal with you. You can have the weenie, and I'll just eat all the polenta.
Okay. Yeah, I like it together. The polenta on its own, it's very different for me, but I'm always open to trying new foods and exploring my palate, so I like the combo. It's good. It does well together.
What?
It's very interesting. The weenie is very sour. It's very different from any hot dog. Like, I wonder if they like marinated it or something. It does have like a bright yellow from like maybe turmeric. I don't know, but I'm digging this. This is not bad. This is different, but it's good.
Yeah.
It's worth trying.
Here's a quick look at the Boysenberry Festival tasting card. You get 6 tastings of your choice from the tasting card. And you don't have to have one of these. You can walk right up to the booth and pay with a card. Knott's is cashless, so they're not going to take any cash, heads up. But you can get one of these tasting cards and have 6 festival tastings. And they do work on some of the drinks, too. So they've got a list of all the booths and everything you need to know right here on the tasting card.
Wow, so cool. Actual boysenberry plants. They're $24.99 plus tax. If there are any blossoms. Oh, here's one with a blossom. Right there.
Yeah, there's a little white flower on top.
I was wondering what their little flowers look like. So if you don't want to lug this around with you all day long, they do have a plant check-in at the registers. You just let them know that you want to leave the plant with them, and you can come back later at the end of the day when you're ready to go home.
Yeah, they'll give you a little ticket, right?
Yeah, you just bring your ticket back, and you'll take the plant that you selected back home with you.
Awesome. Are we getting one?
No, because any plant that goes through my doors goes home to die.
Oh no.
I wish.
Little boysenberry mine, oh yeah? Did you find a geode?
I found a berry ode.
A berry ode. It matches your glasses. Plenty of photo ops here at the Boysenberry Festival.
Alright, well, I'm feeling kind of thirsty. Why don't we go get some boysenberry beer?
Ooh, let's do it.
Yeah.
It turns out at this lucky boysenberry mine photo op, they did bring Whittles out, so even though Whittles is no longer available at the other photo op, he's here, and he's got boysenberry all in his beard.
Oh.
Ready, 2, and 3. And do you want to hop in the photo as well?
I just purchased the beer tasting card, and it comes with this little beer tasting cup that I'm going to use for all 5 of the beer tastings. You get 5 tastings. You can see the 5 tastings. I think they're going to use a hole puncher and probably punch those out with each one. Since I bought it today, I can only use this today. I can't save it and use it, later, or only do 2 and do the rest later. I have to do all 5 tastings right now inside the Wilderness Dance Hall. So that's what we're gonna do. Go inside and taste some beers. Here's the cup they gave me for the beer tastings. And you only get 1 cup, and you have to use it for each of the tastings. And you have to do all 5 tastings today, the day that you buy it. So, Wilderness Dance Hall is amazing. This is where you would come to meet Santa during the Christmas season, during Merry Farm. But right now it's set up with all these different booths, so you can come in and use your tasting cup and taste a bunch of drinks. I feel like I have to try all 3 of the Boysenberry things.
Yeah, I don't know how many people are doing Boysenberry, but I know that we have 3. I would recommend maybe doing the Boysenberry Blanc first, just so you get an idea. Yeah,
Perfect.
So bright purple.
Yeah.
Look
Yeah,
at that
it's,
color.
it's cool too. Is we source all the fruit from Knott's, which I think. So I think it's it's crazy. I mean, to think that Boysenberry all stemmed from this location.
The Boysenberry Blonde from Brewery X. There's like a lingering tartness from the Boysenberry. It has a nice, blonde characteristic, but that Boysenberry gives it a bit of like a sour or a tartness too, which is really awesome. I love sours. It's not a sour, but it kind of has that vibe going on.
It's very aromatic in comparison to the House Boysenberry beer. And I don't think the House Boysenberry beer has this beautiful color. I feel like it's a yellow, right? It looks
Right.
like a yellow,
Exactly.
slightly murky beer. This one is like a gorgeous purple. It kind of registers pink on camera.
About to try the Boysenberry Lager from Brewery X. JJ over there at the booth told me to try this next because it's got really good body and it's got kind of like a more of a nosy Boysenberry. And he said this is better to try before the seltzers. So here we go. That is delicious. That's like really easy on the palate.
So crisp. I can't get over how beautiful the colors are from Brewery X. The gorgeous colors that they brewed. You see it and you taste it, and Brewery X really nailed it. Cheers. Great job, guys.
Next up on the tasting list from Garage Brewing, I got the Deuce Passion Fruit Double IPA, and it's supposed to have like a real passion fruit forward flavor, but it's a double IPA, so high ABV. It's 8.9. Ooh, that is delicious.
Those hops, yep. It's so aromatic.
It's good, right?
This is lovely.
All right, the review is in. That double IPA is good.
Nice, right?
That's really good, yeah.
So smooth.
And the passion fruit isn't like overbearing. It's
No.
in there throughout. But
Yep.
It's those hops.
Fairly so.
It's really
The coconut on the other hand will hit you over the head. It's in the stout.
Maybe we'll do that one. before
If you
we
like
leave.
that, it's a good one to finish with because it's a little bit sweeter, So, but a
any
really,
lactose in that stout?
really nice beer. No.
No lactose.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We'll
So you're
try
good
it.
on that. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, I've got 3 hole punches in my card, so we're a few beers in. Here's the Boysenberry Seltzer. This is really dense looking for a seltzer, but it's also Brewery X, and it seems like all their beers really go for the fruit presentation or the fruit, experience when they do these infusions. So. That's delicious. It actually kind of reminds me a little bit more of like a fruity champagne.
Ooh, that's very fruity.
Okay, I went back over to the Garage Brewing booth and Alan told me I needed to try the coconut stout. So he said this will knock me off my feet, before I leave here. So here we go, Alan. I'm gonna taste it.
I like it.
Whoa. That is delicious. That's like a coconut dessert mixed with a stout. I mean, I guess when you're drinking stout, you kind of want it to be like a dessert beer, decadent. That's what this is, but the coconut flavor is so forward. It's like eating, I feel like I'm chewing on coconut shavings while drinking a beer. That's what this is. And he assured me that there's no lactose in this stout, so it's totally safe, plant-based, friendly, vegan-friendly if you're trying to avoid the lactose in the beer. Sometimes stouts and hazy beers have lactose, and this one does not. So, thanks, Alan. This is delicious.
I would say this isn't as thick as most stouts that I have tried. This one is still refreshing. The coconut, wow. It's not like a fake gross air freshener coconut. This is a nice, light, aromatic coconut. You're gonna love this. I think this is great.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, this smells like a natural coconut. This is great. And it's like, it has this like nuttiness and like a coffee to it. This is fantastic. This is amazing. What a wonderful morning or afternoon.
It is kind of still morning, isn't it? Let's see. Oh, it's 12:30.
12:30 and it's empty. This is lovely.
So we're not that weird.
I mean, we woke up at 6 a.m., so it's lunchtime, little lunch brew.
This one goes out to Katie and Pat in San Luis Obispo. This is the Tangerine IPA from Slow Brew. They have a booth here, and I hear it's subtle. I hear the hops aren't overpowering, and that it's really tangerine forward. So, all right, Katie and Pat, let's see what your hometown has to offer. Oh wow, that's like a tanginess from the tangerine. All right, Katie and Pat, we're coming up. We're gonna come hang with you because we gotta get to Slow Brew.
After all that delicious beer, Kyle and I came over to the Silver Bullet booth to get the veggie chili. It comes with boysenberry croutons, but I couldn't confirm if it was vegan or not, so I just subbed it for Fritos to make life easy, because who doesn't love Fritos? So let's jump in and give this guy a try. That's good stuff.
It's a little bit hot today, so I'm surprised we're eating chili, but
So the chili tastes like a tomato base, so it's a little less thicker than what I like to make, but this is a pretty solid chili. This is not bad at all. It's savory. I love all the beans and the corn in it. There's carrots. I topped it off with Fritos. I'm into this.
So we had the veggie chili at Taste of Mary Farm in 2020, our very first video on the channel. And I think it's the same chili because it is that tomato base and it's really light. It's not very thick, but it's really good. I mean, on a hot day, would I order chili normally? No. It's really hitting the spot. You know, I wouldn't normally get a hot chili on a hot day, but this is hitting the spot, probably because we drank all those beers and I needed something to help me with that. But I do recommend it. Get the veggie chili from Silver Bullet booth. It's really good.
Sorry about that, guys.
Thank you so much. No worries. Oh wow, what's this?
Brought you some of our deconstructed lemonades to help
Oh wow.
quench your thirst.
Oh wow, thank you so much.
Thank you so
This
much.
absolutely taking care of us. We appreciate it. Yeah.
Sorry for the trouble, guys.
No worries.
We're
Thank
just
you.
happy there's plant-based options. We're so thankful.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank
Enjoy.
you.
Thank you. Alright, so Knott Dairy Farm has really taken care of us.
Yeah.
They've hooked us up with these chickenless chicken sandwiches. Looks like there's a boysenberry spread and some greens. And they've also brought us these deconstructed lemonades to help quench our thirst, is what they were saying. So, I mean, they're really looking after us, taking care of us. We'll tell you the full story in a minute, but first, let's eat these chicken sandwiches.
From the Wilderness Broiler booth, we have the chickenless chicken sandwich on a vegan ciabatta bun topped with boysenberry jam. Can I just say that this looks delicious?
It does. I can't wait for you to try it.
Oh my lord. It's sweet, it's savory, it's a sandwich, and I love sandwiches. Like a holiday food or something. It just makes me think of, I'm so sorry, I have a mouthful of food, but this is that good.
So the chicken patty, or the chickenless patty, is crunchy the way a chicken sandwich should be, tender on the inside, actually has like kind of a chicken flavor to it, which is, you know, as a plant-based eater, that's interesting. But the seasonings is what it is. I mean, that's the reason everyone loves chicken, is the seasoning. So the seasoning is great. The greens and the boysenberry spread really kind of bring it that, like you said, a holiday vibe. It sort of tastes like Thanksgiving dinner in a way. Really good. If you can get to the Wilderness Broiler and get the chickenless chicken sandwich, highly recommend it. This is delicious.
Yeah, we have this deconstructed lemonade as a bonus item. Thank you so much, Knotts, for looking out for us and making sure that we have the best experience here at the Boysenberry Festival.
Yeah, they hooked us up.
Yeah, we're extremely grateful to all the wonderful staff. They really are going be above and beyond.
Yeah, let's give this a try. Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
The lemonade is not too sweet. It's sweet, but it's not overly sweet the way some theme park lemonades can be. This is like a lemonade you would make at home, you know, which actually is totally fitting for Knott's. You feel like when you come to Knott's, you're like coming to a hometown fair. This tastes like a homemade lemonade. It's got the berries on top. This is delicious. And Knott's gave us these lemonades complimentary since we couldn't find the chicken sandwiches earlier. Incredible. And as you can see, we're back in the Wilderness Dance Hall tasting room. And I told you get the full story, so here it is. We took a walk over to the Boysenberry Lane area by Goestories to go get some more of those meatballs. And we decided to also ask the staff members there where we could find the Chickenless chicken sandwich, because we couldn't find it where it was supposed to be. And Melissa, the awesome staff member that helped us out, she said, no, it should be at the Wilderness Broiler, right where you guys were. Let me help you go find it. So she walked us over to the Wilderness Broiler. She stepped inside and told us to go hang out in the tasting room. She actually walked us to the tasting room. They hooked us up with a Brewery X Boysenberry Blanc. But then they brought us 2 deconstructed lemonades and the 2 chicken sandwiches. It was just an incredible experience. We felt super taken care of, and we just want to say thanks to Melissa and to Knott's for having such an awesome event and for making us feel at home and really taken care of. And so the second part of the story is that while we were at Boysenberry Lane asking about the Chickenless chicken sandwich, they remembered us from the morning when we ate the Boysenberry meatballs. We actually thought the meatballs were supposed to be served on a cauliflower rice, but it turns out they don't have that this year. And instead, they actually didn't have a side for it, which we were okay with. We enjoyed the meatballs a la carte, but they decided they should be served on a side, and they decided to start serving them on the polenta, which we thought was a great idea. And so yeah, they told us because of our question and because of, you know, us asking about it this morning, they decided to start serving it on the polenta, which was kind of crazy. Never thought we'd influence a dish at the Boysenberry Festival, but we kind of did. So pretty awesome.
All right, we've had a lot to eat and a lot to drink, so let's go walk it off and check out some of the booths and check out some of the entertainment as well.
Yeah, let's go do that.
I see you looking behind me. Come on inside. No, it's a video. It runs on a loop. It tells you the entire history. In depth. We never had that before. It's in
Wow.
depth of the berry farm and the family lot too. I'm thrilled with it. I'm glad we have that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Have you ever had a boysenberry, like a fresh one?
Sure I have. About 2 inches big. You bite it, it's all juicy. It just explodes in your mouth. Dribbles all over your face. You're getting excited, aren't you?
It sounds delicious.
I'll lay down my life for now. It's very fun.
Oh my gosh, how cute is this little chicken clip?
It's a clip for your hair?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Yeah, I've seen some of the ladies putting these little boysenberry pies in there, in their little buns in their hair.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, here's one with a little chicken, a little rooster. So cute.
Make your own slime. Includes color, scent, 2 toppings, and 1 charm. Awesome.
Keeping an eye out for boysenberry earrings.
Boysenberry earrings, yeah.
Yes, I feel like every time I come to Knott's, I'm like, I wish I had some boysenberry earrings, and haven't found a pair yet.
There's gotta be boysenberry earrings around.
I mean, I've seen some, but I guess, you know me, I like to spend my money. But this time I'm gonna buy myself some. I'm gonna treat myself to some earrings.
A hand and body wash with the boysenberry, and then the boysenberry soap with the loofah. So awesome. This is why you come to Boysenberry Festival. It's for stuff like that.
Look how pretty these are. This one's called Fruit Loops.
Puro Nuez has been here for 4 years.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, 4th year event now.
That's so cool. That's awesome. These look delicious. The whole line of boysenberry nuts.
Cashew, walnut, macadamia, and pecans.
Nice. Yeah, that sounds delicious.
That you roast these every single day. That's
Ooh.
We
wild.
roast them fresh every day. Yes.
Pineapple Serrano. Dang, that
Pure
looks good.
pineapple and pure serrano.
My
If you
God.
like spicy with a lot of good flavor, awesome.
That's-
Awesome cashew.
Right up my alley.
That's all Kyle. Yeah.
Oh man, I can't wait. $5 for this pouch. That's such a good deal. Can't wait to eat this.
But if you want to caramelize,
At the entrance to Ghost Town, they have a booth where you can stock up on all the boysenberry goodies. Get some cookies, jams. Ooh, boysenberry syrup. Got everything. Oh, and you can build your own boysenberry gift box. And they'll pack it up for you.
Lovely.
Here's the 2022 Boysenberry Festival t-shirt. It's the official t-shirt. It says "Back for the Boysenberries." And there's Snoopy and Woodstock pushing a barrel of boysenberries. It's so cute. That's a medium size, which looks kind of big, but she was saying it'll shrink in the dryer.
It's 100% cotton, so always expect cotton to shrink one full size.
Yeah, but that's an awesome festival t-shirt. They've even got it in pink, and they've got it in purple. Here's the 2022 Boysenberry Festival pin. It's free if you buy a t-shirt, or it's $9.99 if you buy it by itself. Oh, got us.
Gotcha.
Got us. Which I love that decal actually. Dang, that's one I might want to have for the truck.
It's pretty dope.
If you want to find these awesome decals and patches and stuff, go ahead and hit up this QR code and check them out. I feel like if you get a drink at the saloon, you might as well come up here and get away from the heat, right?
Yeah, it's a nice little place to cool down, have a drink, eat some popcorn, catch a show.
Yeah, it's awesome.
This has always been one of my favorite spots at Knott's because I just love the stage and the performers and the piano. I think it's very, it takes me back in time and I like that.
Yeah.
A different era.
Yeah. We were running to make it for the Riverboat Revenge show at the Birdcage Theater. We made it. Almost did it. We forgot that it was at 5:15 p.m. and we were like, oh no, we gotta get over there. So, but it runs throughout the whole day. This was the time that we planned to be here. So let's see how it is. Maybe you'll want to come and see it when you come.
Now, for over 45 years, this very theater was the only daily operating melodrama in the United States. So we are so proud to once again be presenting a comedy melodrama right here on the stage of the Birdcage.
Why, no, Captain. There has been a living soul in here in the last few minutes, as witnessed by the lackluster applause from our opening song.
Fooling around town all day looking for lunch. I got to get everything ready. Tomorrow's a big day for me and my Cordelia Kay. And on my little patch of land, I raise boysenberries. Yeah. Boysenberries? Yeah. That's right. A rare hybrid blend of blackberries raspberries, and loganberries. Right, loganberries. I shall soon rule the entire Mississippi River. My scheme is almost complete. The victory of tomorrow's race shall belong to me, Carmen and
This is the factory store right next to the arcade and right next to the Berry Tales ride. They've got an art showcase that's called Tied Up in Knots, and all the artwork is a tribute to Knott's Berry Farm. Each artist has made a piece that pays tribute and celebrates Knott's and its history and every ride that's been here and all the different attractions. It's really awesome. You can buy an original piece, and some of them have provided prints you can buy at a discounted price.
That one's really cool. The Calico Mine.
I know, me too.
Stop! You're going back in time! So good, but I think this one is my favorite, for sure.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Mystery Lodge?
Yes. Do you remember going to this on field trips?
I do. Wow, that's
They almost
awesome.
look like projections. The way it was like...
Yeah, that's super cool.
Yeah, I don't know what you would call this effect, but this is really cool.
So what do you think of Tied Up in Knots, the art showcase?
I love it. This is awesome.
We are now standing in front of the wall of prints. So these are all prints from the original pieces that we were just looking at.
If you missed out on buying one of the originals, do not fret. They do have prints on some of these, so this was one of my favorites. They have a Calico Mine.
Here's a print of the Calico Mine painting. This is awesome. I could totally see us framing one of these and putting it up at home. Alright, so they broke out the fire pits. They've got guys on stilts over here. I mean, this is pretty incredible.
What's happening?
How's it going? Hey.
See ya. Yeah, come on, check it out. Just try the boysenberries yet?
We tried a lot of boysenberry things, but we haven't tried growing them yet.
Dude, I don't know if you've seen the tag.
No, what
Check
is
out
this?
that bad boy.
Oh, the brief history?
Yeah, it's a little story
okay.
about how the boysenberry was invented and place. How it came to be.
Wow, so you can buy a plant and grow your own at home?
Absolutely.
That's incredible. Thank you.
Well, have fun.
Thanks. All right, it's the end of the night, and here we are, bathed in Boysenberry Light.
Yeah, the Boysenberry Festival just had so much to offer.
It really did. I mean, it had so much we could not fit it in one video. But we did get to try a lot of Boysenberry infused foods and beers. There's so many other foods and drinks to try. And there really is so much, like all the merchant booths featuring goods from local artists and the stage performances and theater performances. There's live music, there's, you know, even that 80s dance party, which we did get to pop into and you know, see.
Yeah.
But there are so many from each of those that we didn't even get to see, so we definitely need to come back.
Yeah, and we invite you too to come on out to the Boysenberry Festival. Check out the menu, try things for yourself, let us know what you thought about it. And if you enjoyed this foolish portal, please hit like. And if you want to join us on the next one, please hit subscribe.
Yeah, we'd appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you and hurry back.
Bye.
Come on, baby, I want that pie. Oh my God.
Oh my God, I'm not shaking it up.
4, 3, 2, and 1. And that is game. Congratulations. All right. So your pie.
Oh my goodness, thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're amazing. Thank you. I am shooketh. I had no idea my man possessed these powers. Oh my God. You're amazing. That was...
For you. Now you can lay your head to sleep at night on a giant boysenberry pie.
You're the best.
And it's huge.
I love it.
You ready to sleep on the ride home?
I always fall asleep on the ride home. This is gonna be perfect.
Yeah.
You should have been a baseball player. Holy cow, boo. I love it. Thank you, honey.
You're welcome.